Howdy howlers, it's Sakotumi, also known as Casboy, also half of the duo that is Victoria Von Rock. And I am a witch, and I write horror, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. So if you are looking to market yourself as an author, or you're looking to be a witchy or a witch, please drop by my channel. I would love to see you. I'm gonna wait for some people to mill in before I start reading. Let's view on YouTube and share the YouTube. Share the YouTube. Share the stream. Good morning. Oh, I guess I am. I guess I can change this back now. We are it's just a matter of trying to figure out which name I want to go by today. Hello, Natalie. Hello, Raven. It is good to see you guys. Oh, I am still coffeeing, for reals. I am still doing the coffee thing. Hi, Nikki. Crisis text line as I'm here in the chat. Oh, wow. Okay. Hopefully you can help some people. Hopefully you can help some people. So today we are talking about curios. And how curios are often used. Took 2 extra days off from work to concentrate on packing my ex's stuff and maybe organize the house in the process. Nice. Super nice. Started out with beginning with a banging headache. Oh, yeah. Your arm was hurting yesterday? Or something, yeah. Something silver linings, yeah. Clean up my area here. Okay, I took my hoodie, my robe off, and that was a silly thing to do because it's chilly. I think my husband said he set the thermostat for 69 or something like that. Hi, Tani. Ohayou gozaimasu. You might feel a little pressure. Except for that. All right, let's get into this. Curios. Other objects besides herbs are used in Appalachian workings as well. Here are a few of the most common ones. Coins. Minted before 1964, silver dimes are worn around the ankle or neck to protect from conjurations, particularly those set on the ground for you to walk on. It is said that the silver dime will turn black when you walk over a trick. The reason being most powders from harm contain sulfur. I've been wearing the same dime for about 5 years now, and while it hasn't turned black due to something I've walked over, it has fallen off. To me, this is another way it shows me something's up. Bent coins are carried for luck, as are pennies found heads up. Old pennies are also worn for different purposes. A hole through Abraham's head treats headaches. A hole through the heart addresses heart issues and love. A hole in front of Abraham brings good luck, and a hole behind him protects from conjure. However, pennies for yourself cannot be held by you or in your home. They must be done elsewhere by someone other than you using a nail and a hammer. I guess that's a good present to give people. Who said 69? I don't know. I said 64. I don't know. All right, feathers. A bird from which the feathers originate determines their use. Dove feathers can be added to a pillow to ward off nightmares. Duck feathers are carried for good luck and money. Feathers from a black hen that hasn't laid eggs yet is good for protection from conjure. Oh, that's good to know. I have a bunch of black hen feathers from, yeah. Let's see. And buzzard feathers hung above the doorway can avert illness. Again, a friendly reminder that it is against federal law in the United States to possess anything of a migratory or songbird under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act of 1918, which includes the possession of feathers, eggs, nests, and anything that is made or used by the bird. I just pick them up off the ground. That's all I do. Yeah, I always pick them it's for somebody else. Yeah. If it's face down, you can give it face up to someone else to give them good luck. That's not a surprise to anyone. Yeah. Okay, locks and ties. Often called personal concerns by the general magical community, locks and ties are any object that connects intimately to a person. Different ties have different values based on the intimacy of that connection. For example, a picture of a person or their handwriting isn't as strong as a drop of their blood or a hair freshly plucked from their head. We've seen several examples in this book about how hair, unwashed garments, and nail clippings are used in Appalachian Conjure. Red flannel. Red flannel is believed to carry special powers of good luck and protection from the evil eye. Oh, that was that. Okay. Stones. Stones from particular places such as the churchyard, a graveyard, or a crossroad may be included in a sachet. I don't know. A practice that spread from Pennsylvania down to Virginia was the Dar Rudy, a corruption of Dar Rukshi, which is German for stone of stillness. It was a stone that was placed on a fence post and left alone for a full moon cycle, after which it was helpful with insomnia, colicky babies, and pain and stress. Peep stones, also called hag stones, are rocks with natural holes in them that carry for good luck and protection from the little folk. So hag stones, which is interesting because as far as I knew, they only happened in the British Isles or Iceland has their own kind of hag stone. But Thor's head in Ragnarok, yeah. But if you look through the holes in a hagstone, then you supposedly could see Arcadia on the other side. Yeah. All right. Turkey bones. Turkey bones have a long history in Appalachia for enticing lust and romance in a partner. Weird. Hide a bone under your loved one's bed, bury it at their door, or slip it under their seat of their car. Back in the day, most men drove trucks, and women would slip a bone behind the driver's seat. That's cool. Hagstones are common in the West Coast, but it does take a large body of salt water to make them, yeah. Written charms. Written charms consist of holy writ or folk verses copied on paper to be carried close to the skin, either tied to an afflicted limb for healing or in a pocket. Here are a couple of examples. For pregnant women, the following may be written on paper and kept to the skin in the duration of the pregnancy. And basically, that's this section here is what they would write. So the crosses and INRI and then the name of the person that they are not hexing, but casting upon. This charm provides protection, health, and blessings to the mother-to-be by the names of the Blessed Family who were sheltered, helped, and kept safe in the direst of circumstances. The next charm is written on a sick person to enact healing, or is burned on Christmas Eve and the ashes kept in the home for good luck and throughout the next year. It consists of writing the names of the 3 kings who brought the gifts to Jesus with the star above them. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Katerina. Yeah, same here, Nicole. Yeah. He actually explains what it means, but okay, he doesn't explain it. He just says where it came from. Or rather, who uses it and why. We're talking about Curios and Appalachian Conjure. Jacks and packets. In Appalachia, jacks, jack thumbs, jimmies, tobies, hands, sachets, roots, and seines are understood to generally mean the same thing, although a seine is particularly used for protection, blessing, and cleansing, and jimmies are for healing. These are charms containing different herbs or curios carried in order to work their magic. Folklore differs on how long they should be carried, and there are different methods for caring for them. Jesus God, superstar. Meow, 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 meow. Oh. Oh, that's craziness. Now it's taken to mean that someone is a Christian. Yeah. I got that. No one is allowed to see your hand, and it should never touch the ground. Should this happen, it should be tossed out and another one be made. If you are good at keeping things hidden, then you may be able to keep your sachet for a very long time and simply repair it when it begins to fall apart by patching in more fabric and sewing it together again. One of my mother's bags kept for keeping the law away has been carried and repaired for a good 8 years now and is close to retirement. Other times, the non-perishable contents can be transferred to a new skin and blessed again. Different workers have their own way of creating a toby or a packet. As I was taught, each item is simply placed in a square piece of fabric. The number of items based on a region or family, but generally it is kept at odds, such as 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, or 13. I sometimes employ charms composed of one simple herb or curio, such as a necklace I wear now, which is a whole nutmeg wrapped and sewn in a scrap of flannel to avert toothache and cold. It's like so random, the things that it wards against. Before being placed on the fabric, all the ingredients you plan to use are prayed over, spat on, or rolled with the fingers in the palm of the hand while praying or cursing. The the fabric is then bound around the items by bringing all the corners together and tying it with a red cord, knotting it 3 times in the name of the Trinity. Leave about 6 inches of cord hanging off and clip the excess. The charm now needs to be blessed, which differs based on lore and people's regional practice. Sometimes I will simply rub and breathe on it, praying silently. Other times I will sprinkle it with holy water, baptize it with some shine, he means moonshine, or leave it for the spirits to bless. Following is an example of how you can witch your hand for work. Leave the bag on the string and dip it into a glass of clean water and invoke the Trinity. This is baptizing it with water. Now it needs to be baptized by fire. Light a candle that has been anointed with oil, blessed by reciting Psalm 23. Psalm 23 is really popular here. Hold the hand up by the string and begin swinging it back and forth through the flame of the candle while praying to the spirits to bless the charm. Make sure to keep a consistent swing through the flame while praying so as not to burn the sachet or catch it on fire. Say your prayer 3 times. Once you are done blessing it by fire, smoke it with tobacco smoke and pour a bit of whiskey over it. Feed it with the same type of whiskey every week or month to keep it alive. You've put a root or a spirit in it. You have to remind it with the whiskey of what its job is, so it doesn't die. Okay, so it's basically like making a servitor, I guess, and then treating it with whiskey to remind it that it's a servitor and that it has things to do. When folded, it should be about the same length and width as your thumb. Excuse me. After this, I will leave the sachet or packet for the spirits to bless for 3 days, during which I pray the same petitions over them in the morning, at noon, and at night. I'm not sure that I'm that anal about it when I make my satchels. And pastures he leads behind me still waters. Yeah. Interesting. Wow, there's a lot regarding candle magic. Do we want to talk about candle magic? There's like three pages on candle magic. Oh. all the stuff. It's a lot of information and not a lot of space. I'm still coffeeing, and so here we are. And I should actually get some work done today. Actually, I have a story about this. I was out smoking and I was holding my cigarette like this while I was like talking with my friends on Discord, and the ember fell off, burned right through the thing, burned right into my arm. Like, yeah, I'm comfortable skipping the candle magic section too. I might end up going back to bed. God damn. I also gotta fix my lights. My lights fell down. I gotta figure out where I put my... Oh, there it is. My duct tape. Bed. I need background noise rather than socialization to get cracking on this nonsense, so I'm gonna bail and concentrate on housework. Okay. See you later, Jason. Hi, Al. How you been lately? How you been? Yes, good journey. So, I'm just going to skim through it and see if there's anything particularly interesting. I am sleepy. It's true. With a taper candle, carve someone's name into it with some simple X's. Sometimes the candle is stuck with 9 pins or needles if the work is a curse. Yeah. Placement of the candle when it's already burned is determined by the work. Oil lamps. Bottles, jars, and cans. Okay. Now, I would just as soon skip the bottles and jars and stuff, because that's like a lion's share of a lot of my work. Kicking some cans. The use of certain bottles and tin cans in American folk magic has been documented by people such as Vance Randolph, Harry Hyatt, and other folklorists around the country, as well as construction workers, electricians, and gravediggers who sometimes find them buried at doorways under yada yada yada. Again, a freaking paragraph for a sentence. Their use reaches back to the beliefs of ancient Egypt, where bottles and vessels would apparently capture souls and spirits. Yeah, it talks about, and it seems like they're used the same way. And then not magic. I do want to read a little bit about the doll babies. I'm an introvert. Making friends is impossible for me. I'm excited about the walnut ink that I can write in my book of shadows with it. I think it'll look really good. Oh, that was my posture check, Nightbot. Okay, so puppets, I'm assuming. The last and possibly the most complex way of working roots and trying prayers is with doll babies and nannies, elsewhere known as poppets or voodoo dolls. They are employed for many reasons, some of which may seem morally questionable. Yeah, that's for sure. However, aside from the sacrifice of Christ and his rebuking of the Old Testament laws, they were still followed, and many today still believe in an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth instead of the natural karma or turning the other cheek. As I mentioned before, it must be justified. Before any kind of curse work. See, this is implying that you're using puppets for curses. Dolls were mostly history of dolls, which is basically the during the Great Depression, they were often made with hollowed cucumbers and sticks speared into a couple of potatoes. There wasn't a lot to be done once chores were taken care of, so a lot of time was spent creating clothes for the dolls. Yeah. How do you make them the wrong way? I believe it's fusa, right? So I believe it's a type of flower. I should need more coffee. Oh, don't worry about it, Nikki. I do want to do a tutorial on how to make puppets, voodoo dolls for self-care. However, I am tired. And I know I've only been on for a half an hour, but I am thinking, I think maybe I will take you with me. Maybe that is the thing I will do. If I can get the cord. But different mic. Yeah. Yeah, she says it better than I could. Yeah, what's up? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can tell my lights have fallen again. I just need to fix that. Sometimes I touch my screen like it'll do something. Yeah, Nikki, so these kind of act like witchy book reviews, kind of. I do readings from various witchy books, and we basically discuss the material. Hello, my loves. Thank you for joining me on this field trip out to my porch. So, basically, we were talking about ingredients, right? Curios, which are things like coins, rocks, feathers, stuff like bones, stuff like that. which you can put in a bag, and then along with some herbs or stuff like that, and then depending on what it is that you want to accomplish. You did! You went on a field trip! Hooray! It's a lovely day today. All the leaves are basically gone. It's pretending to be winter now. Yeah, we all learn new cultures and types of witchcraft. It's wet and windy here in the UK, yeah. It was wet and windy last night and the night before. Oh my gosh, Nightbot. It's too early for that energy. Also, I'm always out of bubble gum, just so you know. So, and poppets are basically like little, either made out of fabric or made out of wax or made out of like potato or vegetable, right? I prefer to make it out of fabric or wax because food rots. For the win. For the win. Yeah, there we go. It is time to get cozy. It is perfect cozy weather. Thank you all for joining me today, for real. Like, I appreciate the super chill morning. I'll probably do some sprints later because I got a lot of work to do today. And then tonight I'm doing the BC and Sako write a book action. Aw, I love you too, babe. Hi, Heather. How are you doing this morning, darling? Weather that forces me to rise with the sun because that's the only time my lizard body will get anything done. Now you were a poet and didn't even know it. Oh. I think the trash guys already came, so I might be able to get the trash can up. That is the thing. Just got a book from a university I'm interested in. Nice. Also need to write. Awesome. I'm glad. I had weird dreams, stressful dreams last night and yesterday. Probably because I haven't been taking my medication the way I should be taking my medication, which is different now because now my medication is available and I'm taking it as needed, as scheduled. As scheduled. It's not a take as needed sort of situation. I do not need to write, and it's a weird shift. I feel like they're is something I'm supposed to be doing, but then isn't. Yeah, I know those feels really, really hard. You're taking a break from your drafts before you start draft 3. How long are you giving yourself? What kind of dreams? Just stressful, like being forced into situations that I don't want to be forced into. Which usually means I'm trapped and I'm claustrophobic. So claustrophobic nightmares, basically. You keep waking up at 4 a.m. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. I wake up at 4 a.m. if I go to bed before 11. Yeah. Well, 8 hours is 8 hours, right? Hi, Mama Ward. How you doing, love? Yeah, I gotcha. I was doing that when I started doing the writing stuff, starting at 10 p.m. Waking up at 4 a.m. This stuff is kicking your booty. This stuff being the... I have to admit, first thing in the morning, this freaking book is a lot to take in. It is quite a bit. Woke up from a stress dream. I was at a movie with a partner. I couldn't comprehend how we could be maskless at a movie. Probably just me missing him. We're structurally autonomous. Yeah. I gotcha. Had a dream of walking when in real life I can't, and it sucks. Yeah. Hi, kitten. Meow. Hi, baby. What's up? What's up? Oh. This school has a creative writing degree. Are you thinking of doing that? Yeah. I want a crown to go with my verse. Yeah. You deserve a crown. There are all kinds of like really cool sites where you can get, like I get my tiaras from Be in the Elemental. Hi Nicole. That's awesome. Feel my partner and I are living separately because I am immunocompromised and he teaches. Is he teaching in person? Because my significant other, my husband, excuse me, he is a college professor, but he's teaching entirely online these days. Going for law. All hail the feline overlords. For a law degree. I love you guys. I do. Thank you all for joining with me. If you have any other witchy questions, like I would be happy to answer them. I'm really looking forward to being done with this freaking Backwoods Witchcraft book. Yep, they're making them go, and he's in middle school. Oh, that sucks. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's really terrible. Mahoney-chan. Tanny's Japanese is probably better than mine. I'm just gonna say. If you're ready to put it down, I'm ready to put it down. You know what? I might be ready to put it down and start with Year of the Witch at your recommendation. I think I know what kind of awesomeness is next week, so I support what you choose. You're here for the ride, yeah. Hey, Jace. How you doing, hun? I hope you're doing better than yesterday. Now the storms have come and gone. Way better than yesterday. What do clusters of ants mean? It means they're hungry. That's what clusters of ants usually mean to me, anyway. It means they found sugar. And they're looking for a new food source to take back to their hill. Lol, taboon. My partner and I have different sets of roommates because we're both mother hen types, and he has a roommate that is immunocompromised. Gotta protect our dens. Yeah, I know what you mean. They serve a queen. That's not me. Yeah. Holy shit. Is it? What? That is a lot. I thought for some reason like college was more affordable there. Oh, I guess because you're going into law. Is that why it's so fucking expensive? They're coming out of the sink. I recommend pouring bleach into your sink. Usually mine come in during the summer, but it kind of sucks because they supposedly hate mint, and my front yard is entirely mint. But I think there is an anthill before the mint because in the summer they come up, and if my kitchen isn't like sparkling clean, then ants galore. Though we use an ant killer um, that it's basically a food that they take back to the hill. So, and that's been pretty effective. Are you also in the UK, Mama Ward, or? Yeah, one semester in America. Yeah, that's true. It was 12K a semester for me. 12K a quarter, excuse me. Some might say your yard is in mint condition. Oh. Flush them out. Also swab counters with peppermint oil. Yeah, all sugar is in Tupperware now, so my house is old and porous. Mm-hmm. If you mix boric acid with powdered sugar, I actually tried the boric powder thing and it didn't work. Colorado. Oh, right on. I think that came up. Is that in-state tuition, by the way? We lived in the country and anthills everywhere, yeah. I can't get a loan that'll cover it since I'm poor. That sucks. I've done that with peppermint oil. Mm-hmm. I need to get a hold of some peppermint oil. I feel like I would definitely benefit from peppermint oil. Though it feels silly to get it when I have all this spearmint. Some of it is still green. I just in state for junior college. Oh, yeah, my bachelor's was 12,000. No, 1,200 a quarter. And I think it was technically less than that because I just kept funding them, putting the money back into sending it back. Daughter wants to go to Ohio State, and I'm like, girl, get those scholarships. Or say hello to Akron, yeah. I put bruised mint leaves and orange peel in my vinegar spray bottle. Mm-hmm. It's a good way of doing it. All right, let's go back inside. Also, this is about the time where I wrap up anyway, right? So thank you all for joining me today, both for my cigarettes and for my book reading. I think I am ready to put down Backwoods Witchcraft, and I will be picking up Year of the Witch tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Wednesday morning. Fire ants are tiny little demons. I agree. Fire ants are nuts. Thank you all for joining me. Tomorrow will be, I think it's in here. Is it in here? It is in here. Tomorrow we'll be going into this, which I'm kind of excited about. And keeps them and snakes away. That's cool. Habanero oil on fire ants. I will catch you guys probably later today for some sprints. Mwah.